Hi guys. So I'm on here to do a tag. Um, it's called a Mother's Day tag, and I really liked it, so I really wanted to do it. It's excuse me, sorry. And the tag is by Love Me Some Reborn Babies. And I told her, I was like, I never get to do tags, but I really want to do this one. I really like it. There's so many that I like that I never get to do, so I am taking this opportunity and going to try to do this one. So there are 10 questions and a bonus question. So right now you're looking at Captain Cutie. This is a baby you have seen but not seen. It's one of those babies. Remember when, if you watched, I can't remember which one it was, my Monkeys, the theme Thursday for Monkeys, I introduced Marissa and I told you she was one of the babies. That is my picture for my, what do they call it? It's basic, what am I trying to say? Like the little circle that's me. She's one of the babies in here. And this is the other baby. This is my Ayden. So, here's my Ayden. Isn't he cute? Oh, his little curls. I love curls. Look at those curls. Look at those curls. Focus. We'll focus on his pretty curls. He's an Ashton Drake baby. He's actually like my first, most realistic before I got a Reborn. So his cute little socks are so fuzzy and soft, but they keep shedding all over everything. So I wanted him to be here. He's my special boy. He breathes, coos, and has a heartbeat. Then he stops for a while. You won't be able to hear the heartbeat, but you can feel it. And he breathes, and then he'll start cooing again in his sleep. It's really sweet. Like, he's so special. Oh, sorry, him and Marissa, they feel so real. They did a really good job weighting them. They feel so real that I just love them. So we'll turn him off. So let's start this tag. The first question is, and I had to ask my mom. Using only one word, ask your mom, if you can, what is one word she would use to describe you as a child? I thought she'd have a little harder time, or it would be something, something different. But I asked her, and she said, independent. I was like, okay. She basically, I wouldn't let her help me do anything. I wanted to do everything myself. I I wanted to walk the stairs, and she wanted to hold my hand, and I didn't want her to. And I was like, I think she said I was like 18 months old or something. She also told me that I started dressing myself when I was 18 months old, and I would not let her fix whatever it was that was wrong. And, you know, I had like my pants on backwards and my shirt inside out or something, and we had walked to the store, and she said that that the person at the counter kept looking at me weird. Like, why would you let your child leave the house looking like that? So she had to tell them, like, she wouldn't let me fix it. She goes, she picked out this outfit all on her own. This is all her doing. So it's like she had to explain me. And that's so weird. Like, I really don't see myself as that person, but I don't know. That's so weird. I mean, I am kind of stubborn, so I guess, I believe it. But, it's kind of weird. Number 2, were you a mama's girl or boy, or a daddy's girl or boy? Well, I was definitely a mama's girl. Just plain and simple. 3, what is your favorite mom trick or mom hack that you learned from your mom? There's so many. Mom hacks. But I guess the one that really, like, it's kind of funny. The one that really, like, resonates with me is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Which is, because we were always fixing stuff. So that was, like, how to remember how to screw in the screws, or turn off the water faucets, and you know, if you were fixing them and everything, how to screw them on right and everything, and how to screw in screws, and yeah, basically anything that needs fixing, you turn it to the right to tighten it up, and you turn it to the left to loosen it. So, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Number 4, does your mom know about your YouTube channel, and if so, does she watch it? Yes, she does know about my YouTube channel, and no, she doesn't watch it. Not because she doesn't want to. I really don't want her to. I did show her one, I guess, episode, or whatever you want to call it, that I wanted her to see. But here's the thing. My mom and I don't really agree on spending money on dolls. She's gotten a little more, I guess, accepting of it. But she just, I don't know, she just doesn't really want me spending my money. She'd rather me just be saving my money. And, I mean, I do try. So yeah, I don't want her to know how many dolls I have, because she actually does not know how many I actually have. She does know about Ayden and Marissa. She knows about Mabel. Holly, she bought me. She knows about Charlotte. I introduced her, like, I guess a month or two ago to Mirren, and Eleanor. She knows about Genevieve. Genevieve's right there. Well, see, they're up there. You can't see all of them. And I can't remember if I told her about Remy. So, Remy's sitting in there, but I was trying to get everybody together to say, well, these are the ones that she knows about. I collected Paradise Gallery dolls. I still do. So she knows about maybe 5 of those. Maybe. I think she knows most of my Ashton Drakes. But yeah, that's why I don't want her watching, because I don't want to have that conversation. So she'll see what I want her to see. If I have an episode, whatever you want to call it, to watch, I'll let her watch that one. So what are we on? And here she is texting me. Her Kohl's will be here soon. She sends all her stuff to my house. It's so funny. Okay. Number 5. What is a phrase or saying that your mom always says or said? It kind of changed over the years. Like when I was younger, we moved a lot. So the biggest thing that she would always say to me, it was so irritating. Trust me, you like change. I'm like, no, Mom, I really don't. But I guess I have actually really adapted to it, because I have a job that you never know what's going to happen. You never know how many people are going to be working. You never know what situation you're walking into. And I kind of like it. There are days where I don't. I just wish it was just, normal. But I don't know. I guess I've come to like change. And then back to the job. Now what she says is, don't let them get your spirit. So she's always reminding me of that, because there are so many jerks and so many mean people, and they try to get you every day. And that's what she reminds me. Don't let them get your spirit. And I'm like, you're right, Mom. I won't. She stopped by this morning, and she actually said that this morning. I don't know why. But I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know why you're telling me. But okay. Number 6, are you named after anyone special? Or how did your mom or dad come up with your name? Yes. My first name, my dad named me the feminine name after his father. And my mom gave me the middle name of her best friend in middle school. I think she said middle school. Was it middle school? Number 7. What is something you and your mom always love or loved to do together? Really, it's just go out to eat. Or work in the yard. It's not something I really want to do, work in the yard, but I don't know. I just whatever my mom wants to do, I'm like, okay. But I like to go out to eat with her, because my mom is somebody who does not sit still. She's always on the go. Like, when she had her surgery, it was super weird to see her sit on the couch and watch TV. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is not my mom. Like, it really kind of freaked me out. 'Cause she's always on the go. So there's always something to do. And this is the only time I can get her to sit still and have like an actual conversation with me is if we're sitting down having a meal. So that's what I really like. Number 8, what is one of your favorite childhood memories of you and your mom? There's a lot of things I don't remember. So the only memory that came to me was one that comes to me a lot, picking berries. We used to, I grew up in the country, dirt roads and everything, no signs on the streets, because they weren't actual streets, they were just dirt roads. So we had honeysuckles and we had blackberries. So we always did a lot of blackberry picking. And it's pretty awesome. I think I was like, I don't know, anybody else 7 years old and know how to use a machete? Yes, I had a machete because, we're not the only ones that like blackberries. So do snakes. So... but it was awesome. I loved picking the blackberries, because then she made jam out of them. So it was awesome. Delicious. 9, did your mom wear a special perfume or fragrance that to this day, when you smell it, you're instantly reminded of her? Not really. As a kid, she really didn't wear perfumes or anything. Could be because I had so many horrible allergies. I don't know. But when I was 12, she started wearing a fragrance. It wasn't really a fragrance. It was from, what was it? Avon. And it's Skin So Soft. And she just wore that like all the time. And she swears it protected her from mosquitoes. So she loved it. And so every time I smell that, I do think of my mom. Number 10. What is your favorite recipe or dish that your mom makes or made when you were a child? It's so easy. The woman makes the best yeast biscuits. And I don't know why. I've always been a big roll and biscuit fan. So, but these things, nobody else can make them. And I haven't even dared try to make them yet. But I told her, I was like, look, you have to show me what you do. And she's like, you just have to. And she's like, you have the recipe. And I'm like, I know. But I want to watch you go through every step, Mom. So that's like one of my like holiday wishes. And I'm like the biggest kid because she's like, I made biscuits. I'm like, oh, which ones? I'm like, yeast? And she's like, yes. I'm like, oh my God. And I just start drooling. But that goes back to, I guess, one of my favorite memories, us picking berries. Because, like I said, she turned that into blackberry jam, right? So, what do you put that on? The yeast rolls. And it's just like, my mouth is like watering now. It's better than a croissant to me. It really is. There's nothing like it. You put butter and blackberry jam on a yeast roll. Oh my goodness. It's heavenly. I'm getting hungry now. And the bonus question, number 11. If money were not an issue and you could buy or give your mother anything in the world to show her love and appreciation on Mother's Day this year, What would your gift be to her? Now, see, money would have to not be an issue because my mom is real weird. She really doesn't even like me buying her stuff for Mother's Day. Not kidding you. She likes to take me out to eat for Mother's Day. It's like she just, I don't know. I'm not the only one. Like, her friend is like that, and my friend at work is like that. It's just weird. I don't know. They're like, I don't want anything. But my mom says she really doesn't want me, like, spending money on her because, she's like, you treat me special all the time. So Mother's Day is just another day. You don't have to you don't have to spend your money to show me you love me because you show me you love me all the time. And I'm like, oh, shut up. And, but so with money not being an issue, she wouldn't get mad at me for getting this for her, right? So I would like to get her an RV because that's kind of her retirement plan. She wants to get an RV and travel. So, I would like to get her an RV, but I would also like to get her a house where, that allowed the RV to be parked at, because a lot of places don't allow that. So I would like to get her a house where she could park the RV as well. So that's it. That was all the questions. And I didn't take as long as I thought I did. I thought I would. And I want to show you something else special about my little Ayden real quick. He is spoiled rotten. This little rocker, Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. And I have never bought any baby furniture except for this. I actually bought this. And I was like, I'm determined. I have always wanted to get him one. And when I was finally able to do it, I was like, I'm getting it. I don't care. I've always wanted him to have one. So he has a little belly. Let's see your belly. I'm having like the hardest time. I should have just put you on pause. Look at his little belly. It's so cute. And it's like blushed right here. So he's got like a half belly. They made it like spandex on the sides so that when his mechanism moves for him breathing, that it stretches. But that's his little belly. He's so cute. Love my little Ayden. I was actually carrying him around when my mom stopped by this morning. She's like, the baby's sleeping. I think you can put him to bed now. She's such a smart butt. I told her, I said, I have to go wash his hair. I'm getting him ready for the camera. All right, guys. Thank you. Love me some Reborn babies. This was a fun tag. Because, I talk about my mom a lot, and that's, because we're really close, and, she's my mom. So, I'm glad I got to kind of weave her into my little Reborn nursery, whatever, to kind of include her. I told her I was doing it too. I said, yeah, I'm getting him ready for a video. It's a tag about Mother's Day. I said, so it's going to be about you and me and this cute baby. So I don't know if she's going to ask to see it. That'll be funny. 'Cause I just said, I'm not telling her about all my babies. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed meeting my little Ayden. And that you got to know a little bit more about me. I know I don't really talk much on here. Except for when it comes to little, my babies and stuff. So, I hope y'all had fun. Bye. Okay, you know what? Back to number 7. The something you like to do with your mom. I remember what I was trying to say was we do projects together. Like whether it's, fixing shower heads or putting together a shelf or anything that needs to be fixed. We do projects together, and we kind of always have. And that's why one of the hacks that I learned from my mom, the Righty Tighty Lefty Lucy, is because we've always kind of been do-it-yourself, after my dad passed away. I mean, it was just her and I, so it was, we moved a lot, and we had to fix things a lot, so, we were a little team, so that's what we did, was fix stuff together. So, I do enjoy doing projects with my mom. I've painted houses with my mom, mowed yards, picked, I do that now, go out in the yard and do yard work. She loves to do yard work. And I feel bad that she's out there doing it in my yard, but she's the one who wanted to do it. Like, I don't even ask my mom to do the yard. She just, calls me up and she's like, I'm going to come over this morning and do the yard. And, okay. It's like, I have to go to work. I work on the weekends, but okay. But I feel bad, that she's out there, so I'll go out there and help her, because I don't want her out there. I mean, it's supposed to be my yard that I'm taking care of. So, like I said, my mom's kind of odd. She's an awesome mom. She's always busy, but anyway, I just trying to clear that up. So, okay, guys, thanks. Bye.